Hi everyone, I'm Matthew Whitehouse, Observatory Manager here at the South Carolina State Museum, and I'm standing in our observatory classroom. So if you're wondering where the big telescope is, it's right over there in front of me in the other room. But I wanted to tell you about a really cool sky pattern to go look for on the evening of April 22nd. So we have a really nifty program right here on our computer called Stellarium, which allows us to show the night sky at different times, different places, anywhere on the Earth over thousands of years of dates. This is actually, though, the sky for about 8:30 p.m. April 22nd, and some cool things to look for. We have the moon and Jupiter right next to each other. And then Venus is down here close to the horizon. So we have the moon, Jupiter, and Venus forming this really neat pattern in the western sky. The big thing you'll need to see this is a nice clear western horizon away from trees and buildings, especially if you want to spot Venus. Venus will be really bright, but also a little bit low. Again, this is the sky for about 8:30 p.m. on April 22nd. So I just showed you some really cool planets in the night sky right now, Jupiter and Venus, but I also want to talk about my absolute favorite planet, planet Earth, the planet that we live on. And the thing to remember about planet Earth is that it is our home planet. There is no planet B. We have to take care of our planet Earth. April 22nd is Earth Day, so what better day to talk about Earth? And this is an amazing picture that some of you may have seen as the Artemis II mission was happening just a few weeks ago. This is Earth from Artemis II, taken by the astronauts as they were leaving Earth orbit and they were heading on their way over to the moon. And it's just amazing to look at what our planet is like from space. Isn't it just beautiful? Look at how thin the atmosphere is. That little tiny thing right here, that's the atmosphere. So these are all the reasons why we need to take care of our planet. It is literally an island in this vast ocean of space. There's some beautiful things in this picture that I wanted to point out. First, we've had a bunch of instances of seeing the northern lights or aurora here in South Carolina over the past few years because of really high solar activity. We can actually see aurora at the poles here. So that's what this green glow is right here. And then there's another down there. But then there's this really interesting thing, this sort of pyramid-shaped glow here to the lower right. This is something called zodiacal light. And what this is it's light from the sun scattering off of dust particles in the solar system. We can actually see zodiacal light on the Earth, but you have to be under an extremely dark sky to see it. I'm talking like dark sky in a western US national park, far away from the city type dark. It's not really something we can see in South Carolina, but under an extremely dark sky, this is something that you might be able to see. But there's Earth, isn't it beautiful? We have to take care of it.